driving like this, and somehow they jumped over the curb like that. I mean, this is dry weather, you know. Imagine what could have happened there in the winter. Car could have flipped over and blew up the gas pumps or something, you know. That's not healthy if you got to walk, you know.
Yeah, that could be really dangerous.
Yeah.
Great. So, do you work?
I I do music and promotion for my music, but right now, you know, I'm on Social Security, so it's very limited. You know, I mean, even if I was able to, I'm not right now, but if I was able to, there'd be, you know, no options at all.
Can you tell me a little more about why there would be no options?
I mean, if I was gonna be able to get a job, you know, I'd want to do like something like marketing or promotion, and you know, I mean, pretty much the main place where that would be like New York. How am I gonna get to New York? You know what I mean? I can, if you give me like 3.5 months, I'll make it there. You know, but that's the walking, but that's, you know, obviously not feasible.
Um, so what about, do you have to go other places for other reasons, like medical appointments, or how do you get there and how does that work for you?
Well, I mean, depending on the appointment, you could call logistic care. You know, make your cab. That's usually the way that we do it. It's not too convenient though. It's kind of difficult setting up the appointment. You know, it's not hard to set up the appointment, but the actual call itself is pretty miserable. So, you know, it's not fun to do. And as far as the rides itself, it's not really something that you look forward to. You know, I had one day that I had an appointment and I had no other way of getting there, so I had to call logistic care, and the car smelled like urine, and it was pretty gross. You know, and that's not the way I want to ride. You know, or another one that I took the big bus type of thing, and you're sitting in the back, and there's no seats in front of you, and there was no seatbelts. You know, I don't like wearing seatbelts personally myself, but in a situation like that, I mean, if the bus was to stop quick, not even like a real quick stop, just, you know, just a semi-sudden type of brake thing, you're gonna go roll. You know, there's no seat in front of you to embrace, and there's no seatbelt, so, you know, you go with the movement of the car, and if the car's moving and then it stops quick, well, you're gonna stop moving quick and go flying forward. So, this is not really healthy.
Yeah, that doesn't sound safe at all.
No.
So you talked about safety concerns. Logistic care, we hear a lot of times that they're late, or that they're late either getting you to an appointment or coming to pick you up from that. Have you ever had that experience?
I haven't used logistic care enough times to end up in a situation like that. So for me, as far as time-wise, they've been pretty reliable. I'm grateful for that, though. You know, because if I do miss an appointment, say for my psychiatrist, that's a big deal. You know, because if I'm out of my medicine, I need my medicine. If I don't take my medicine, I get in big trouble real fast. And that's not good. You know, I've experienced the trouble life, and I don't want to live like that. You know, and missing an appointment, whether it be my fault or not, is just not good. It's just not good. It puts me in a very, very bad situation where I don't know what's going to happen, you know. I'm trying to, you know, plan my life now and do some pretty great things, and if something greatly bad happens, well, then I'm messed up for a long time.
Okay. You're doing a great job, by the way. We're doing
Thanks.
some really good stuff. I saw you guys had some talking points. Is there anything I haven't asked that you wanted to talk about?
No, that's why I didn't bring the talking points. You know, I didn't want to. I didn't want to talk. I wanted to answer. You know, everything that you've asked was perfect.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
So one of the reasons why we're doing this, we want to get ideas of how we can help fix some of the transportation issues you mentioned buses would
Yeah.
be really helpful. Are there
Definitely.
other ideas that you have that?
Maybe a carpool type of thing, you know? Doesn't necessarily have to, I guess, be a driver itself that you're sharing it with. But say if there was like something similar to logistic care, where there's people around. I mean, I wouldn't object to riding with other people. Maybe like, I mean, for me, what, $2 each way or $1.50, whatever, go to the bank. I mean, that would be worth it. Like, you know, yeah, like I guess like, cent a minute or whatever it's called. I mean, that sounds, very very funny, but like $1.50, that's like like an hour and a half. Even though the ride there itself would take 30 seconds, but that would be an hour and a half worth of my time. Um, it's tough walking sometimes. It's good exercise. I like that, but you don't want to go for an hour and a half walk every day. You know. I mean, if you want to, that's cool. But as far as the necessity of it, yeah,
It can make it really hard to, if